Good morning, students. As we have finished our permutation questions, now we are going to start the second topic, that is the combinations. All the formulas and everything about the combination concept I have given. So our combination is represented by capital C as permutation is by capital P. Now this will be capital C. So from the group of given objects, we are selecting the small group of objects that is given by NCR factorial n upon factorial r factorial n minus r. Okay, so this will be 10C4. If you want to calculate the value for 10C4, factorial 10 upon factorial 4 upon factorial 10 minus 4. This will be slight mistake is there. I will tell you afterwards. 10C4 factorial 10 upon factorial 4 factorial 10 minus 4 factorial 10 factorial 4 factorial 10 minus 4 factorial 6. Now we can simplify. 10 into 9 into 8 into 7 stop factorial 6. We can cancel it out to the denominator, and factorial 4 4 into 3 into 2 into 1 simplify 210. But this 10C4 we can also solve direct also by shortcut method. 10C4 in permutation, what we are doing, if it is given 10P4, we are taking 10 into 9 into 8 into 7 descending, only that much. But in 10C4 10 into 9 into 8 into 7 ये तो लेंगे, but in the denominator we will take start from 4, r is 4, and up to 1 we will take the descending order their product, 4 into 3 into 2 into 1, and then we will simplify, we will get the value of 10C4. Both the values, that is here, sorry, 210. Okay, so by solving this method NCR, applying the formula factorial n upon factorial r into factorial n minus r, we are getting the same 210. And if we are proceeding direct method, shortcut method 10C4, we can simplify in this manner also. 10 into 9 into 8 into 7, 10 से लेके, because r value is 4, right, descending 4 numbers including 10, 10, 9, 8, 7, and in the denominator divide by starting from 4 up to 1. 4 into 3 into 2 into 1, and then we simplify, we will get 210. Same. So these both methods are equal. Now complementary combination, NCR is equals to NCn minus r. 10C8, suppose n value is here given 10 and r is 8. We can see that half of the 10 is 5. 5 से ज़्यादा है r की value, so we can make it somewhat short simplification by applying this formula 10C 10 minus 8 10C2. So 10C2 means we will 10 into 9 descending only 2 numbers including 10, 10 into 9, and r is 2, so denominator 2 into 1. So 2 5s are 10, 9 5s are 45. If we are going to solve 10C8 by formula, then also we will get 45, that is also 100% correct. And if anyone is solving by the complementary combination, that is also correct. The relation between, as we know that NCR is equals to factorial n upon factorial r factorial n minus r. Now you can see that this one, what is this our? This is formula of NPR. So NCR is equals to 1 upon factorial r into NPR. So we can say that the relation between the permutation and combination is cross multiply this factorial r to NCR. So NPR will be equals to factorial r into NCR. That is the relation between the permutation and the combination. Now let's move to our exercises. Before that, I will discuss one or two articles. Okay. Prove that NCR plus NCR minus 1. It is the most important NCR plus NCR minus 1 equals to N plus 1 CR. Okay. So LHS is our NCR plus NCR minus 1. So NCR factorial N upon factorial R factorial N minus R factorial N upon factorial R minus 1 factorial N minus R sign change plus 1. So factorial N, factorial R can be written as R into factorial R minus 1. Factorial N can be taken out common in the next step. Factorial R minus 1 also can be taken out common, and N minus R plus factorial N upon factorial R minus 1, and this can be written as factorial N minus R plus 1. N minus R plus 1 factorial N minus R plus 1 minus 1. So plus 1 and minus 1 will cancel out. So factorial N factorial R minus 1 and factorial N minus R we can take common. So factorial N upon factorial R minus 1 factorial N minus R. So we are left out with 1 by R plus 1 upon N minus R plus 1. In the next step now we will take the LCM of it. Factorial R minus 1 N minus R and R into N minus R plus 1 N minus R plus 1 plus R. So this and this cancel. Now you can listen here carefully. N plus 1 factorial N R into factorial R minus 1 and N minus R plus 1 into factorial N minus R. Now as we are breaking the factorial, it goes on subtraction of 1. Here N plus 1 factorial N can be written as factorial N plus 1, because when we break factorial N plus 1, ये आएगा N plus 1 factorial N plus 1 minus 1 तो बच जाएगा factorial N. So this complete can be written as factorial N plus 1, and this complete can be written as factorial R, and this complete can be written as factorial N minus R plus 1, and this becomes our formula N plus 1 CR. So factorial N plus 1 factorial R factorial N plus 1 minus R, according to the formula of factorial NCR factorial N factorial R factorial N minus R, and NCR minus 1 factorial N upon factorial R minus 1 N minus R sign change plus 1. Factorial R can be broken R into factorial R minus 1, N minus R plus 1 can be broken as N minus R plus 1 factorial N minus R. Then you can take common these three terms factorials, take LCM, and after LCM N plus 1 into factorial N will become factorial N plus 1, and R into factorial R minus 1 can be written as factorial R. N minus R plus 1 into factorial N minus R can be written as factorial N minus R plus 1. It is the most important article which is asked in every examination. Now let's move to the another one. Second one, prove that NCR upon NCR minus 1 equals to N minus R plus 1 upon R. So LHS is our NCR divided by NCR minus 1. Factorial N upon factorial R into factorial N minus R divided by factorial N upon factorial R minus 1 factorial N minus R plus 1. So factorial N upon factorial R factorial N minus R, we take the reciprocal R minus 1 factorial N minus R plus 1 factorial upon factorial N. So this and factorial cancel out. So factorial r minus 1, this we can break it n minus r plus 1 into factorial n minus r upon factorial, this will be r into factorial r minus 1, this factorial r can be written as r into factorial r minus 1 and factorial n minus r. N minus r minus 1 factorial can cancel out and we are left off with the RHS n minus r plus 1 upon r, that is our RHS. Next I am going to discuss one question. If NC9 equals to NC8, if NC9 is equals to NC8, find NC17. Find NC17. Since it is given that NC9 is equals to NC8, implies either in the LHS or in the RHS we can apply complementary combination formula. So NCn minus 9 equals to NC8. NCr is equals to NCn minus r. Since NCr equals to NCn minus r, we are applying complementary combination formula. When we apply the one side, either left side or right side, NCn minus 9, this both the values are same, so we can compare their r's. So n minus 9 equals to 8, so n is equals to 17. So n value is 17 and we have to find out the value of NC17. So therefore NC17, 17C17 and 17C17 is 1. Since NCn is 1. Okay? Now question number 2, exercise 7.4. 2nc3 is to nc3 equals to 1. Factorial 2n upon factorial r, factorial 3, factorial n minus r, 2n minus 3, take the reciprocal as it is a division. Factorial 3, factorial r, factorial n minus r, factorial n minus 3 upon factorial n. Now this factorial 2n can be break up as 2n, 2n minus 1, 2n minus 2, stop, factorial 2n minus 3 can be cancelled out. Okay? And factorial 3 here cancelled out. 2n minus 3 also cancelled out. This factorial n can be now written as n minus 1, n minus 2, factorial n minus 3. So this factorial n minus 3 also cancelled out, equals to 12 by 1. Left out with 2 into 2n minus 1, 2n minus 2 से अपन 2 कॉमन ले सकते हैं, n minus 1 upon n minus 1, n minus 2 equal to 12 by 1. So n minus 1 can be cancelled out. So 2 into 2 4, 4 into 2n minus 1 equal upon n minus 2 equals to 12 by 1, 4 3s are 12, cross multiply, you will get the value of n equals to 5. It is an important question. Now question number 3, how many chords can be drawn through 21 points on a circle? Total number of points are given on a circle is 21 and to draw a chord we require minimum of 2 points. Therefore, total chords will be 21 C2, that is 210. Now, question number 4. In how many ways can a team of 3 boys and 3 girls can be selected from 5 boys and 4 girls? So, total boys given 5, total girls given 4. Out of these 5 boys, we have to select 3 का group बनाना है और total girls में 4 में से 3 का group. So number of ways of selecting 3 boys from 5 boys will be 5C3 and total number of girls selecting out of these 4 girls that will become 4C3. So first work is done by 5C3 ways and second work is done by 4C3 ways. So total number of ways will become 5C3 into 4C3. We can solve it by NCr equals to NCn minus r. 5C2 into 4C1. It will become equals to 40. Now next is question number 5. Find the number of ways of selecting 9 balls from 6 red balls, 5 white balls and 5 blue balls if each selection consists of 3 balls of each color. So total balls है, red balls है 6, white balls 5, blue balls 5. We have to select total 9 balls. And total 9, how we have to select it? 3 balls must be of red color, 3 balls must be of white color, 3 balls must be of blue color. So 6C3, 5C3, 5C3. So total 3 works are done. So by the fundamental principle of that combinations, 6C3 into 5C3 into 5C3 will get the result after simplification 2000. Now let's move to the question number 7. It is the important question from the exercise 7.4. In how many ways can one select a cricket team of 11 from 17 players in which only 5 players can bowl if each cricket team of 11 must include exactly 4 bowlers? पहले क्वेश्चन समझिए. In how many ways can one select a cricket team of 11 from 17 players? There are total number of players is 17 and we have to make a team of 11 members. उन 17 players में there are 5 players which are bowler. Out of those 5 bowlers, we have to select only 4 bowlers in the team of 11. So what will be the total number of ways? Total players given to us is 17. Number of players to be selected will be 11. Number of players to be selected 11. And total number of bowlers including this 17. इसमें 17 में 5 bowlers हैं. And we have to select 4 bowlers. So number of ways of selecting 4 bowlers out of this 5 will be 5C4. मतलब it means that 5 bowlers gone, 4 are selected and 1 is not selected, that is out of the team. So 4 selected and 1 is out of the team, means we are left out with only 17 minus 5, 12 players now. Now we are left out with only 12 players. And the 12 players, out of these 12 players, now we have to select how many players? As we had already selected 4 bowlers in a team. And we have to make 11 players team. So we have to now select more 7 players. So remaining 7 players to be selected out of these 12 players will be 12C7 ways. So total ways 5C4 as we selected 4 bowlers out of the 5 and 7 other players, they are not bowlers out of the 12, and 5C4 can be written as 5C1 as by complementary combination NCR equals to NCN minus R. 5C1. In the same way 12C7 can also be written as 12C5, 12C12 minus 7, 12C5, NCR equals to NCN minus R, and direct 5 upon 1, 12 से start करेंगे और 5 numbers descending, 12 into 11 into 10 into 9 into 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stop. And this R value is 5, up to 1 you will take the product, 5 into 4 into 3 into 2 into 1. After simplification, cancellation, we get 3960 total ways. Okay. So in the next class, that is Saturday, I will be sending you PDF. In that PDF, I will be giving you homework related to the permutation and combination chapter. Our chapter is finished. Whatever questions you have to solve from NCERT textbook, that questions I will give you in the PDF. I will send you through the PDF, the examples and the exercises questions. And whatever the questions I have taught, that also you have to solve in your fair notebook, and whatever the questions I am sending through the PDF as a homework, that also you have to solve in your fair notebook. And this chapter is finished. In the next class, that is from Monday onwards, I will be starting trigonometry. Be careful. And before Monday, that is on Saturday only, Sunday will be holiday, on Saturday only, along with this homework, I will be sending you all the basic concepts and the formulas of trigonometry. So before Monday, you must write down all the formulas and the concepts of the trigonometry in your fair notebook, and not only to write, study also by heart all the formulas, trigonometric formulas. Lot of formulas are there. Okay, it will be helpful in your next class for differentiation and integration. So formulas को अच्छी तरीके से याद कर लेना है, and I know that you can do it. Okay, thank you.